Hello everyone, it's Holly. Welcome back. If you are new here, I do cooking, travel, homeschooling, and motherhood videos. Today I'm in the kitchen because I want to share with you how I make my steaks in my crock pot. When it comes to a good steak, I honestly know the best way to cook it is going to be outside on the grill. However, it's the winter season and it's too cold for us to get outside and do some steak grilling. The next best thing, in my opinion, is going to be slow cooking it in my crock pot, because I find that cooking it on a stovetop or cooking it in an oven, I'm always going to overcook it. But this way, slow cooking it, I find that I can still get my meat to be tender and juicy, and honestly, it's just the easiest way to do it. I will admit this recipe is pretty much identical to making a Mississippi roast. However, I won't be using a chuck roast, and I really find that you can make the Mississippi roast recipe with almost any type or cut of red meat. In this recipe, I'm going to be using London Broil, mainly because it was on sale at the grocery store this week. And that is the beauty of it. If you go shopping and chuck roast or London broil or whatever kind of steak or red meat you use has a better price or sale going on, then you can go with that meat and cook it using the same method, using the same recipe. Let me go ahead and get into the kitchen right now and share with you how I make steaks in the crock pot. Here is all the ingredients I will be using. You can see it's a very simple recipe. I'm going to be using beef top round London broil, and I'm going to be using a total of 4 pounds. My ingredients will include whole pepperoncinis, butter, Ad Jus gravy mix, and ranch dip seasoning. To get started, I'm going to pull out my crock pot, turn it on, and set it to a low temperature. Then I'll stick my meat right inside. One of the things I like about London broil versus a chuck roast is the fact that it is a leaner meat, and while a chuck roast can be more full of flavor, there is so much fat that I always have to trim off. With the London broil steaks, it is much easier to put it straight in the crock pot. First ingredients I will add is the butter. I'm going to be adding a half a stick of butter, which is equal to 4 tablespoons. I will slice up all my butter and add it to the steaks, spreading it all throughout. Some variations of doing a Mississippi roast will call for a whole stick of butter, but as much as I like butter, I think that is way too much. Then I will be adding whole pepperoncinis. You could do the pre-sliced pepperoncinis, but I prefer using the whole ones. And I'm going to be adding 8 ounces. You could see this jar here is 16 ounce. That will make it easier for measuring. I will add half of the jar. Now, when it comes to how much pepperoncinis to add, it all will depend on how much heat you like or don't like with your meat flavor. If you do prefer more spicy food, then add more pepperoncinis. And if you don't like spicy food, then add less or add none if you really don't like spice. But I really like the flavor that pepperoncinis give the steaks, and I think 8 ounces is just the right amount. Last, I will be adding the seasonings. I'm going to be adding a packet of ranch dip mix and 2 packets of Ad Jus gravy mix. And these packets are around 1 ounce each. Evenly spread the seasoning. Then I will add 1 cup of water to the meat. I'll pour it on the bottom, and this is just to give it some moisture to cook in. Obviously, you're going to get the natural juices from the meat itself, but this will add to the gravy. And if you like more gravy, then definitely add more water. That is it. That is all I do to make my steaks. I'll put the lid on and let it cook at a low heat for up to 6 hours. You can keep it in there longer if you want, but usually 6 hours is enough time. And within 3 hours of cooking, your kitchen will smell so good. But you can see here, once it's done cooking, you have some flavorful meat that is tender and juicy. Now, if you prefer to have a steak, put it on your plate and slice it up as you're eating it, you can do that with these steaks. However, I have young children, and it's easier for me to break it up rather than slicing it all up for each of them. I really do like how cooking it in a crock pot, it will break apart this easily. It does look a lot like a Mississippi roast, and in many ways it is, but this is how I cook my steaks in the crock pot. I love how easy this recipe is. It is one that we all enjoy in our home. If you are interested in making this, the full recipe will be down in the description box below. All right, there you have it. That is how I make my steak in the crock pot, how I slowly cook it. And you could see just how easy it is. Now, if you don't like the whole Mississippi roast flavor, when it comes to a steak, there is different variations of how you can cook a steak in the crock pot. Obviously, you can add broth to it, salt and pepper, keep it pretty simple if you want. But the fact is, it's an option. It is a great option for the winter season if you want that red meat, but it's too cold to go outside and grill it. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you enjoyed or got any value out of it, please hit the like button. I appreciate you watching and may you have a beautiful day.